Hi, this is Ashley with CT Marina Digitals. I'm going to do another tutorial to show you how to use the arch backdrops in Photoshop. I just wanted to do a couple of different shades since I did one of the darker ones earlier. I'm going to do a couple of lighter photos. I'm just going to jump into it. Select all, edit and copy on your image, edit and paste, drag it below the layer. I want to flip it, so I'm going to right click inside there and flip horizontal because that's the way the light is coming from. And then I want to resize. Okay, and this already actually looks really good. The white ones, if you have a really bright image, they should be pretty easy to use. The only thing that I'm really going to do is add a little bit of blur to the arch. And then I'm going to go ahead and flatten my image. And I would just, like in the other tutorial, actually would probably get rid of these, just because I don't like too much texture in the floor, but you obviously don't have to. And then I would just use my healing tool to blend the floors together. Actually want to keep that shadow there. I would get rid of all these, but for tutorial's sake, I'm just going to leave some of the lines. And then I would duplicate the layer and use my clone brush, my clone tool on about 25%, and I would just extend these reflections just a little bit, and then blend my shadows and my floor a little bit more. You can, I would probably get rid of the seam back here in the wall too. You don't have to, but I just like a more seamless look, but I would use the clone tool, or the healing tool, sorry, to edit out those lines back there probably, and then I would finish getting rid of all of these. I know they're still in there somewhere, but before, after, before photo, after. I would probably crop this in a lot more too, so there wasn't so much on the top and the bottom, but it's a very pretty look, and that literally only took me a couple minutes. Okay, I'm going to use this image on this, and I'm going to change the color. Now, because I wanted to show you the first tutorial I did, I kind of had to, and the one I just did with the white, kind of had to like merge the floors together, but you can kind of make it look like there's kind of a step there, or that there would be, depending on the angle of the room. So I'm just going to go ahead and select all, edit, copy. It's easier to show you. Paste, drag it, resize. And then this one looks as if you could just step down from this. That way you wouldn't have to transition the room. Kind of just depends on the angle of your digital. Some are going to work like that, some aren't. I would just add blur around the edges here. I would probably multiply blending mode, clip it to right click, and create clipping mask, or you can hold down Alt and click between the layers there, and just add 15%. I just want to just darken this floor just a little bit. And then I also want to change the color. So I'm going to go to adjustments and add a hue and saturation layer, and it's already clipped. I'm going to drag it till it's a pink color, and then I'm going to lower that saturation just a little bit. I just want it all to match. And then I would be done with it. That was super quick and easy. Again, light was already coming from the same way. This would be a really pretty one to do like the flood plugin on. If you Google flood plugin by Flaming Pear. Sorry, my kids are screaming. You can play around with that. And this would be a really pretty one to add that onto. There's a lot of different settings for that. But that's it. I know the first tutorial I did, it made it seem like it can take a long time, and it can, depending on everything you're wanting to do to the image, but it can also be super quick and easy. That was 2 edits within about 6 minutes. So, as I said in the other tutorial, if you have any questions, you can message me on Etsy. If you're a studio photographer, I'd love for you to join my group on Facebook. I will link it in the description.